They say life's well, and then you die. But we don't accept that. It is time for you to take charge of your finances, time, business success, family, interpersonal relationships, spirituality, and your health. In short, it's time for you to take your life back now. L. David Harris and his team will help you do just that through one-on-one life coaching sessions, in-person seminars, webinars, and other trainings. Come on, tell the truth. You're ready, aren't you? Take your life back now with L. David Harris. You won't regret it.
Hello, hello, hello. My name is L. David Harris. I am your favorite life and success coach, and this is Amplify This Moment. What moment? This moment. We are thankful that we have this privilege to be together at your lunchtime, and I'm hoping that you're having a good, solid, healthful meal while we are engaging together for just a little while. And I want to encourage somebody that you can be flexible and stick to a routine. Yeah, let me say it again. You can be flexible, you can be spontaneous and not be stuck, right? And you can stick to a routine. Now, how can you be stuck and not be stuck and stick to a routine all at the same time? Yeah. So we're not talking about being stuck in a rut by sticking into a routine. We're saying that we want you to be able to be spontaneous where necessary and appropriate, flexible where necessary and appropriate, and yet at the same time be able to have the discipline to move according to routine. So as you have been following for the last couple of weeks, we're talking about some things where we can be strong in an area, and that strength pushed to the extreme can become a limitation. And so that's why we are talking about flexibility, spontaneity. This is something that's very strong in your character, your work ethic, how you relate to people, and so forth. And at the same time, now we go way, way, way off to one side and push you to your extreme, and you realize that you have some difficulty. And it's okay. We all have some difficulties, but your difficulty in this case is sticking to a routine. So we want you to be flexible. Yes, that's your power. That is who you are deep inside, but we want you to be able to establish and stick to a routine. So according to Amanda Joy Kaplan, a medical doctor, a doctor of family medicine at North Shore University Health System, here are a few points that you can consider when it comes to routine. Number one is decide what needs to be in your routine. What needs to be in your routine? And you don't have to rush. Nobody is on your back. You're in business. You are an entrepreneur. You are running someone else's business. You're in school. Whatever your case may be, you can decide at a reasonable pace what needs to be your routine. Is it about exercise? Is it about your work? Is it about something that has to do with family life? But just write it down. It's okay to write it down. I spoke the other day, and somebody gave me a nice pen. I like it. It actually writes well. And when I write on a piece of paper, I feel powerful, because this one, I don't know. I just like how it feels on the paper. I digress though, right? So decide what needs to be on your routine. Write it down. Use your tablet, use your device, whatever you need to do. Email it to yourself, and then if you prioritize that, you'll know how to begin. Here is another one. Set small goals. This is how we started out this Amplify This Moment some time ago, where we would just talk about this stuff all the time ad nauseum, and it was good at the time. And so we're going back to that. Set small goals. Break each large goal into smaller goals. And while a big goal is exciting to tackle, that is often what leads to failure. So set small goals and then lay out a plan. It's not the same as when I said that you needed to write down and determine or decide what needed to be your routine. Now we're laying out a plan. and you may need assistance. It's okay. There are life coaches, success coaches, or whatever area that you are struggling with, like me, and we can help you. But either way, lay out the plan. Start with 1 week at a time. Start small. That way you can build on simple accomplishments. Use your calendars and other devices and options to build that consistency. And then comes the segue, right? Be consistent with time. If you want to get a daily walk in, we're using health now as our example, attempt to do it at the same time every day. Maybe one day we will get into habit stacking on top of this, right? But definitely not today. Be prepared. Be prepared. When deciding upon a new routine, make sure you have all pieces before you start. So I know people who say that they want to start a podcast. And I'm like, okay, good. There are some elements that you need to have in place, because if you just say you're going to turn on a microphone or a camera, as the case may be, or both, and then you just start going, if you don't have your resources in check already, you don't have your guests, if you're going to have guests, you don't have your technology in place, you haven't chosen what platform, and all of these details and more, then by the time you get started, your preparation will show that you're not ready. All right. So this is all I have for you today. My name is L. David Harris. I am your favorite life and success coach. I'm at your service. And if you need me, call me. I'm easy to find. You found me today, didn't you? Peace.